Now we are discussing the algorithm for converting the infix expression to the postfix expression. The postfix is also called the reverse polish. That's why this algorithm given as the name reverse polish. And here we are passing two things. One is Q. Q is indicating the infix expression, and P will become the postfix expression. So suppose Q is an arithmetic expression that is written in the infix notation. We know that whenever we are having the expression like A plus B, now here the operator is in between the operands, so this is called the infix notation. This algorithm find the equivalent postfix expression P. So here we are going to find out the postfix expression. We know that A plus B will be converted to AB plus. So this will become the postfix expression. Here we have given with the Q. The Q is indicating that this is the infix expression A plus B, and we have to find out the P. P means the postfix expression. So Q and P belongs to infix and postfix expression. So for solving this, we know that we need a stack. So first of all, I am taking a stack. So now this one is the stack. Now I am assuming that the expression given to me is A plus B. So this is the expression which we are solving with the help of the stack and with this algorithm. And this A plus B is exactly named as Q. So Q means the infix expression. Now we are going to line by line and working with the algorithm. So line 1 of the algorithm says that push starting bracket onto the stack. So first of all we are going to put the starting bracket onto the stack and add a closing bracket to the end of Q. Now this Q is the infix expression, and here at the end we are putting the closing bracket. The purpose of this closing bracket is that whenever we are going to solve the expression and whenever the program will find the closing bracket, now this is the ending of the program, that means it is the stoppage where we has to stop, and this ending bracket will be solved with the starting bracket of stack. So that's why this bracket is taken here. Now line number 2, scan Q from left to right. So that means from left to right we are going to scan it. Means first of all we will scan A, then plus, then B, then bracket, and repeat steps 3 to 6. So the steps 3 to 6 will be repeated. So we can say that these steps are under a while loop, because repeat is just like a while loop where these lines are going to repeat. For each element of Q, means every element of Q, these lines will be repeated. If I take A, these all lines will be repeated until the stack is empty. So whenever there is something inside the stack, then these lines are going to repeat, and once the stack is empty, then there will be closing of this while loop. So these lines will not repeat. So now we are going inside these lines. So we are having the line 3 which is saying if an operand is encountered, add it to P. So what is P? P is the postfix expression. Supposingly I am writing here P, that means my result of postfix expression will come here. So we are going to scan one by one, and whenever the postfix expression is made, so that will be taken to this P. Now the line number 3 is saying if an operand is encountered, add it to P. So first thing we are going to scan, that is A. So A is scanned here. Now this A is a operand. So we are directly putting the operand to the postfix expression. So it is directly coming here. Afterward we are having the next operand. After executing line 1, the loop will go back, because we know that 3, 4, 5 and 6, you can see that if is mentioned, if and if, that means out of line 3, 4, 5 and 6, For any of the elements scanned, any one line will work. Just like I have scanned the element A. Now, out of line 3, 4, 5 and 6, only one line can work, and we have already worked with the first line. So other lines will not match, because the line number 4 is for the left parenthesis, line number 5 is for the operator, and line number 6 is for the right parenthesis. We already have the operand, not the left parenthesis, not operator, not the right parenthesis. So that's why the line 3 worked. Now we are going back, and again next element is scanned. So the next element which is scanned is plus. So plus is scanned. Again we will come here and we will see line number 3. If an operand is encountered, there is no operand because plus is not a operand, so this line is not working for plus. Then if an parenthesis is encountered, there is no parenthesis encountered here, it is the operator. Then 5, if an operator is encountered, yes, the operator is encountered here, then what to do? 5a step, repeatedly pop from stack and add to P each operator on top of stack which is having same precedence or the higher precedence than symbol. Now see, we are having the operator plus and we are going to perform on this. We have to check on the stack, is something present? Actually in the stack there is nothing present, only bracket is there, so we don't have any problem. But if somehow we have placed with star, then what happened? Let us suppose that star is placed into the stack, then we have to check the precedence. We already know that there is a precedence of operator, that first of all we are having the highest precedence of power, then we are having precedence of star and slash equal precedence, then plus and minus. Now this plus is going inside the stack and star is already present. I am assuming this case. Actually this is not the case of our example, but I am assuming if it is there, then we have to check the precedence. If the precedence of existing one, just like star is existing one, is greater than or equal to the incoming operator which is plus, so you check the precedence. Obviously the high precedence is at the top side and this is the low precedence, and precedence go from low to high. So obviously the star is having more precedence. Then what will happen? First of all star will be coming out, then plus will come in. So that thing will happen. But this is not the case of our example because we already have only one operator. This is the case of multiple operator. So understand one thing, whenever we are going to put any operator onto the stack, then we have to check previously if some operators are present and their precedence is more than the incoming operator or equal to the incoming operator, then they will first come out. But here we are not taking, so I am removing this thing. So we are having only plus, so line number A is having no meaning for us. This is for the multiple operator if they are onto the stack. Add operator onto the stack. So by this line B we are going to put the plus onto the stack. So plus will come here. Then afterward again it will go back because line number 5 is executed. In this case, for the case of plus, line number 5 is executed, so it will go back and checking for the next symbol, and the next symbol scanned is B. So this time the next symbol is B. Now for the symbol B, again it will start from line number 3 because we know that this is the while loop. If an operand is encountered, yes, the B is a operand, then add to P, that means P, postfix expression. So B will be added here. If I go and check the next line, if it is a left parenthesis, no. If it is a operator, no. If it is a right parenthesis, no. So in line number 4, 5, 6, they will not execute it. Only line number 3 will be executed for B. Now we know that my expression is over. A is put to the postfix, plus is put to the stack, then B is put to the postfix. Now again afterward it will go back and check out the next symbol, and the next symbol scanned afterward is the bracket. So now for the bracket again the while loop will run, and 3, 4, 5, 6 out of that one line will be executed. Now checking here in line 3, is closing bracket is a operand? No. Line number 4, is it is a left parenthesis? No. Line number 5, is it a operator? No. Line number 6, is it a right parenthesis? Yes, it is a right parenthesis. If right parenthesis is encountered, then what to do? Part A, repeatedly pop from the stack and add to P each operator onto the stack until the left parenthesis is encountered. Means once the closing bracket is encountered, what you has to do, you has to put the things out. Means we are taking out the things, we are popping the things. So first of all, what to pop? Plus will be popped and it will be stored after the postfix expression. Then again afterward, pop out the starting bracket, and now there is nothing to pop out. So it is saying that remove the left parenthesis. So left parenthesis we have already removed from the stack. So this one was the left parenthesis, we have already removed it. So afterward it will go back and it will check, is something onto the stack? The stack is empty because plus and starting bracket was there and we have already removed. So stack is empty. So after removing plus and the starting bracket, the stack is empty. Now we know that the while loop work until the stack is empty. So here it is mentioned stack is empty, and stack is already empty, so these lines will not work. That means line number 3, 4, 5 and 6, they are not going to work here, and will directly go to the line number 7 exit. So it will come out. That means the postfix expression we have AB plus, the prefix expression we already having, which was A plus B. So the corresponding expression of A plus B we are having AB plus. And we already know that A plus B is having the postfix conversion, that is AB plus. So we can say that we have successfully converted the infix expression to the postfix expression. But here with the help of algorithm, we have learned few things. So the first thing we have learned was whenever an infix expression is given to us, first of all we are going to push a starting bracket onto the stack and the closing bracket at the end of infix expression. Afterward we are going to work with the while loop, and that while loop is working until the stack is empty, and we are going to scan the expression. If in the expression we have find a operand, then all the operands just like A, B, C, all the operands are taken to the postfix expression P directly. If the left parenthesis encounter, then they will be put onto the stack. If a operator is encountered, then there are two cases. If there is a normal operator, there is no existing previous operators onto the stack, then put that into stack directly. But if in the stack there are already some operators present, then we have to match the incoming operator with the existing operator. If the existing operator are having precedence higher or equal than the incoming operator, then they will come out. Then afterward, if the right parenthesis encounter, then we have to pop from the stack until the starting bracket comes, and then all the things will be put after the postfix expression, and then at the end that parenthesis, left parenthesis is removed. So this way we are going to work in this algorithm and converting the infix expression to the postfix expression.